What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another great episode of Tag Team Talk. I'm sitting here with my great co-host, Minda Reese. How you doing on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday?
Doing good, man. Work's been good. Work's been smooth. Haven't been working too hard. You know, the week has been smooth. The week has been cool so far. Knock on wood. There's no wood near. Oh, wait, hold on. Knock on wood. But yeah, man, we good. How you feeling, man? How's your week? How was your weekend?
I'm feeling good, man. The Bears won this week, so I'm happy. I don't know if you're a Ravens fan. I know y'all had a
No, I'm a
disappointing.
Saints fan.
Oh
I'm a
yeah,
Saints
you
fan.
are a Saints fan.
Yeah, and we're actually even worse, but that's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. I'm cool
Uh,
with that.
you
Cool
cool
with
with
that.
that?
I've been look, like went into the season. I said we the worst team in the league. Like
so,
no loss can stress me out because I expect us to lose every game.
so if Baltimore wins the Super Bowl, you won't be at the parade.
I went to the parade in 2012.
Oh yeah, I didn't know y'all won in 2012. Okay.
Well, not y'all, they did, but
Ah.
yeah, I went to the parade. It's like the Ravens aren't my team, but when the Saints aren't in the playoffs, which has been the case for like the last 4 years, I'm like, yeah, I would want the Ravens to win. Like I would want that for the city. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like even though I'm not a fan of the team, but yeah, I will go to the parade just because it's fun, nice experience.
See, I think I'm different. Like when the Blackhawks won, you definitely wouldn't have called me at a Blackhawks parade here in Chicago.
Wow.
Just not a. I'm not a hockey fan, so I wouldn't. I loved it for the city, but I definitely wouldn't have celebrated with the city. I was happy, like I'm like happy for the city, but to
Mhm.
physically go celebrate with the city, I just don't think that's me.
Okay, so baseball, are your White Sox, right?
I'm both.
Both. Okay.
I'm a Chicago fanatic, man. Anything Chicago, sign me up, man. I love White Sox. I love Cubs, Bears, the shit. The Chicago Fire. If they win it, hey, we on the mat, baby. I'm popping my shit. Even though I don't watch a lick of soccer, I'm still gonna pop my shit a little bit.
That's how I was with baseball, man. It's like I try to get into baseball. I can go to the games, but watching it on TV is hard for me. But
Same.
I
Watch it on
support the
TV.
Orioles. Like I'm an Oreo. I support the Orioles.
Yeah,
The only reason I'm not a Ravens fan is because obviously growing up, like when I was young, I was more of a basketball fan than
yeah.
anything. It was just the Mavericks, like Mavericks and Duke basketball. Like that was it. And when I started really watching football, I saw Reggie Bush. I was like, damn, like, who is this dude? Like, whatever team he go to, that's gonna be my squad. And just so happened to be the Saints. And
Hey, sometimes
how that happened.
that's
So
just how it be, man. That's just how it be. You don't have to be a fan of the city that you grow up in. Like you, I mean, you don't have to be a fan of the sports team that's in the city you live up in. You live in.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
fandom can start in many different ways, and it doesn't always have to be homegrown. It could just be like I just like this dude's story, and
yeah.
like it draws me to that player, which they play for that team, and so I just want to see that player succeed, and now I'm cheering for that team.
That's what makes it so special. Like Baltimore doesn't have a basketball team anymore. So it's like, okay, am I just supposed to not have a team? Well, I don't anymore. But am I just supposed to not have a team because my city doesn't have one? Like, so
Yeah.
yeah, same thing.
So let's give our little recap of what happened over the weekend with WrestlePalooza. First off, I want to ask you: was WrestlePalooza a failure or a boom? And was it boom or bust in your opinion?
Plus,
Bust. Okay.
considering how much they hyped it up, like they hyped it up like it was one of the big four pay-per-views.
Yeah.
And for it to deliver or lack thereof, um, yeah, just no thanks. I was very disappointed. I could have stayed home and watched that instead of going out and spending money at a restaurant eating while watching.
Yeah. I think what messes up the show, right? I'm looking at the car right here. So like I'm a big fan of great openers.
Mm-hmm.
Just, when you have John Cena and Brock Lesnar as your openers, it's so hyped up. It was poorly executed when you're talking about the build up of the feud and the match, and then for you to deliver an 8 minutes and 50-second match. I have the timestamps right here. It's pretty much a Brock Lesnar squash. It just went 8 minutes.
It literally was a squash match. Like they tried to recreate. Have you seen the John Cena Brock Lesnar squash match from 2014?
Wasn't it right after he beat Undertaker's streak?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen. Yeah,
It's my favorite squash match of all time. Favorite. Like watching that live was like, what is happening right now?
yeah.
This was just it. The reaction to this match was, what is happening right now? Like, same word, same thought, just different feeling. It's just like John Cena only has like 4 dates left after this,
Yeah,
or maybe
I think it's
maybe
five.
a
I
little
think
bit
it's
more than
five.
that.
I think it's five.
5. Okay. Why are we wasting it? 1, on a Brock Lesnar match, and 2, on a squash match? It just like, I don't know, man. It just, the match should have never happened, but to go this route was just like, it was just very annoying, very disappointing, very tasteless. It opened the show because they knew they had to get this shit out the way. If it happened in the middle of the show, it would have killed the entire show. But joke's on them. The show sucked anyway.
I also think the start of the show adds that electricity to the crowd, to the event, to the like everything with the opener carries the whole show. If you give us a lackluster opener, everything else kind of feels like a drag all the way up into the main event. Like you kind of like that's supposed to give you that jolt of energy that gets you through the show. So if you give me a squash match that's 8 minutes and 50 seconds, it's like they're two huge names. Like it's not like Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston when Brock squashed him. Like this is John Cena and Brock Lesnar, and it's like you got to give us more substance, especially because we've seen John Cena put on these great matches as of late, especially since he's turned babyface. They couldn't have gone that route where they just gave us an all out banger. Like I felt like that's the way they could have went. We just saw him put on a crazy match with Sami Zayn on Friday Night SmackDown like 2 weeks ago.
Well,
There's no way.
Sami Zayn ain't Brock Lesnar. But this match was to put over Brock Lesnar, it seems like.
Yeah. It seemed like
and I don't think we needed that.
No, I thought Brock was fine. I felt like the reaction to him coming back, it kind of started to get more positive. So, like, I felt like you didn't have to go this PR route. So, yeah.
Also, it was just nothing but finishes, man. Like,
yeah. It was a bunch of F5s. A bunch
unlimited
of
finishes on WWE 2K. That's all it was. That's all it was, man.
Is that an actual setting? I've never played on that setting on wrestling. Is that an actual setting?
Yeah, there's like, I'm pretty sure every wrestling game has had like, oh yeah, if you go into like exhibition mode and do a match, you could just set both people to unlimited finishes.
I've never done that. I feel like
You've never done that before?
I've always played the game the right way. I've always played it the right way. I've always built up my finisher and tried to do, like, I've always played the game fair. I've never done that before.
Like sometimes me and my friends used to do it to have fun. Sometimes I do it just to have fun. It's just like unlimited finish.
That shit was never fun. That shit was always personal. I wanted all the smoke. There was never no fun.
It was personal sometimes. I'm just saying, sometimes you just want to be like, fuck it, let's just,
Oh,
I don't know. Especially like when you had the running finishes. Yeah. It's like, damn, how many times can I duck the finisher? It's a little fun.
Oh shit. I've never done that. That's crazy.
That's crazy that you didn't know that.
As many wrestling games I had growing up, I'd never even considered doing it. I just played the game the right way.
Fuck all that. Let me ask you a question. In hindsight, okay, let me ask you this. Before seeing the show, what match would you have opened with? And after seeing the show, what match do you think should have opened?
To open the show, I like opening with the women personally. I think Io and Stephanie probably could have opened the show beforehand, but after watching it, um, maybe maybe either still them or either because like I was always in favor of Punk and AJ Lee them. So maybe it's Punk, AJ Lee, Rollins, and Becky. After watching it, they probably would have opened for me.
I think I kind of think like Brock and John. It's tough because it's like the match was so disappointing. If you open with it, you get the disappointment out of the way, but you also start the crowd off on the low point.
Yeah,
But if you put it towards the middle, it could kill the show. Um, Stephanie and Io, I wouldn't have opened with because it was like spoiler alert, the best match
yeah.
on the show.
That's kind of why I
Um,
was feeling like they should have opened because it was the mess.
but it's like nothing can follow that.
I think you could follow it up with CM Punk and AJ Lee, Seth Rollins, and Becky.
Not right after, but yeah, okay, I get what you mean.
Because that match was still
But
really that match was really good in itself too.
but here's the issue: if you start with the Io and Stephanie, and then eventually you get to Brock and Cena, it can kill the show.
See, I think where you can hide it is that you do it right before Cody Rhodes and Drew. So I think you can start it with Io, Stephanie, go Punk, AJ Lee them, and then I think you can go Brock Lesnar and them as the third match, and then you could sort of now it's like oh shit, then you now all the juices are flowing because all those matches were good, and then you throw in this weak ass squash match, and it's kind of like whatever. But people are still gonna be excited to see Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre.
Well, there's another match. There's the Usos versus
That's
the
I said that.
Bucks.
No, I said that. I had said that was the third match. I had said
I thought
the
you said the Brock and okay. I
I
thought you
meant
were saying the Brock and Cena match in
oh
the
no,
middle.
my bad. I meant to say the Bronze, and the
Okay,
Usos. My bad. I said Brock. You're right.
okay,
The Bronze and the Usos. But yeah,
okay.
then I think you could put this match right here, right before the main event, and it might be kind of a crowd killer, but they'll still be living on the momentum of those previous three matches.
I think it'd kill the momentum. Also because I don't even think the main event was that great. It
Yeah,
it was some Saturday night's main event shit. To be
yeah.
quite honest.
Honestly, I think that's kind of the whole pay per view vibes.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird, man. They how do you try to make this pivot where you're trying to compete and shit on AEW, but you deliver some bullshit? Now, I didn't watch All Out, but I know All Out pay per views usually go crazy.
let me tell
From
you
the ones
something.
that I've watched in the past. So I feel like it was probably way better than this. As someone who didn't watch All Out.
It's shit on WrestlePalooza. WWE is lucky they didn't run at the same time.
Oh man, it was that big of a
Granted,
gap.
AEW's pay per view was way too long. Okay, like
They are long, but what's funny is that they give you a lot of good matches.
they do, and I can't hate that. But it started at 3 o'clock. WrestlePalooza started at 7, and the main event was still going when WrestlePalooza started. Like that's over 4 hours, bro. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't need to be that long. But it shit on WrestlePalooza, man. Like it was really good, really good. The AEW's pay per views are usually always hit, rarely ever miss.
Yeah, because like even if you look at the timestamps of WrestlePalooza, so you got 8 minutes and 50 for Brock Lesnar, Cena, obviously. You got 17 minutes for Division versus the Usos, um, which is I think it's a solid range. You got the special
Yeah,
guest referee with LA Knight, and then Stephanie and Io, they went 20 minutes, which I think is a great range.
hmm
CM Punk, AJ Lee, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch. Now they carried the show. They went 30 minutes.
Too damn long.
They went a 4:30, half hour. Um, and then Cody Rhodes and Drew ended on 17 minutes. I think a 17-minute main event is kind of underwhelming, especially when you look at the names of Drew and Cody. Just kind of think they could. I think they deserve more time to do some more stuff. I think they 17 minutes ain't enough for those two guys. I don't think.
So we got an 8-minute match, and we got a 17-minute match.
Two 17-minute matches.
Two 17-minute matches, which is 34 minutes, a half hour.
Yeah.
AJ Lee and Punk versus Seth and Becky was a half hour.
Yep.
So that's an hour right there between three matches. This can't be fucking right. And then we got an 8-minute match, and then a 20-minute match.
Yep. No. Yep.
This show was 3 hours long, and we got an hour and a half of wrestling. Something not adding up. Something not adding up, man.
Yeah.
Something not adding up. Y'all want us to pay $30? Y'all want them, because I'm not doing it. $30 a month for 5 match mediocre pay-per-views where only half of the show is wrestling.
And the rest of it's ads and promotional shit.
Oh, and glazing your own family to put them in the Hall of Fame. Don't get me started on that shit. Don't get me started on that shit. I swear to God, don't get me started on that shit. Actually, I'm gonna start with that shit. Okay? Stephanie McMahon. I'm sitting here at the bar eating a nice ribeye steak with some crab mac on the side. I got my drink here.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, what's the Undertaker doing out here, you know? I'm like, oh, Stephanie McMahon and Nick Khan are ringside. Then I'm like, damn, is his bike messed up? Why'd he stop? Then he sits next to her and he's like, yeah, we've had some good times. Like, something, you know, it's my honor. I said, it's no way they about to do what I think they about to do. They take time out of this show that we're paying $30 for to announce that Stephanie McMahon is usually the first person named into the Hall of Fame is the headliner, right?
Yeah.
So Stephanie McMahon is headlining the WWE Hall of Fame of 2026, and they're announcing it in September when we're not even nearly on the road to WrestleMania. This is probably the earliest a Hall of Fame announcement has ever happened. This year, Triple H was the headliner for the Hall of Fame. Hey, Triple H deserves to go into the Hall of Fame. We all know that.
Yeah.
Triple H deserves the headline. But leading up, and I think I was talking about this, like, leading up to WrestleMania, the only Hall of Fame video packages you saw were about Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't every week. It was every show. So you were seeing it twice a week, a new video package about his career.
Yeah.
Stephanie McMahon shit's gonna be ridiculous, bro. And I'm be honest, Stephanie McMahon deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, but she ain't done enough to headline the Hall of Fame, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree. Do you think there was a genuine surprise? Like, did she not know that that's what they were doing?
It's hard to say because they tried to do the same thing with Triple H earlier this year, and it's like, bro, I'm not buying it.
And then
she did seem emotional, but I don't know.
Then they got the camera on Triple H and Gorilla, and you see him like smiling. I don't know. It seemed. I genuinely don't know. I think it's hard to tell if it's acting or not.
You know why I'm not buying it? Because she wasn't sitting there for the whole show.
Oh, she wasn't? Okay.
If you've been to a show before, when they plant wrestlers and stuff ringside, for like they put them there for that segment or that match, and then they leave. Nick Khan and Stephanie McMahon are not sitting there the whole time. So what segment are they telling her is going on where Nick Khan needs to be there as well? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm not buying it. Yeah. Just all performative crap. I'm just over it, man.
Yeah.
Over it.
Hey man, WrestlePalooza definitely was lackluster, and I could hear it in your emotions. You are very emotional about this pay per view. It seems like it was
I
a bunch
just,
of
I,
bullshit. The fact that
yeah,
you
I'm
went
just,
out to eat and you got comfortable, you enjoyed yourself, and you just
bro.
got the bottom of the barrel, man. You got the bottom of the barrel when you talk about a pay per view.
In hindsight, I'm a dumbass. I'm gonna tell you why. I stayed home, spent $30 on ESPN Unlimited, and watched this pay per view, and ate at home
Yep.
with food I already had in the house. Right. Instead, I wanted to go out, enjoy myself, treat myself. I went out to Jimmy's Famous Seafood, paid 80 something dollars
Mm-hmm.
to eat, and watch this shit for free. That's an extra $50 that I ain't had to spend
Yeah.
because this show was whack. I could have just stayed home.
And you know what's funny?
Could have just stayed home.
I just watched the Spanish version on Hulu. I don't care to hear Michael
That's
Cole.
hilarious, actually.
I didn't care to hear
That's
Michael Cole and
hilarious.
Wade Bear. I
I
literally
could just, I could use a VPN and watch it on
oh
Netflix.
true. Stephanie did say that you could do
Yeah, yeah.
that.
You know what? She does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Shout out
Just
to
for
her.
that alone. Just for that alone.
Just for that alone.
Most people in her position would have not given that answer. They would have played the
I don't even
political.
think she knew what she was doing, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think Stephanie McMahon knows what a VPN is.
Yeah. I don't even know how to change my VPN, so I'm not. So shit.
I'm gonna find out because I ain't paying $30 a month for this.
I just genuinely don't understand the logic behind charging a fan base $30 a month to only watch pay per views. Like it's not like they're putting all of the shows on ESPN. Um, it's just for pay per views, which are probably once or twice a month.
And here's the thing, like, granted, let's say there's people like you and me who like sports and like wrestling. They probably think, oh, maybe this will be enticing to them. What is it that ESPN is giving me that's worth $30 a month?
Yes, there's no way you think I want ESPN Plus for $30 a month strictly just to watch wrestling. There would have to be other incentives for me to want to pay $30 a month.
I'm gonna
I'm
be honest, ESPN gotta have a lot of stuff on there if I'm paying $30 a month. I
yeah,
just want to know like is it a lot of original content? Because if it's just y'all old library, I honestly don't care.
yeah,
Let's say I could go back and watch any Monday night football game in history. All right, hold up. $30 might be cool.
yeah. That would be cool.
But I don't think they offering that.
Yeah,
So it's like, I don't know, man. It's too much. I'm frustrated with the state of WWE as a whole right now. It's just obviously I'm still watching, I still love it, but it's like, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're frustrated with WWE, go support your local indie wrestling company. It's always wrestling to watch out there if you get tired of WWE.
yeah.
Still come back and watch us though.
Facts. Um, are you frustrated with, let's say, heel J getting closer and closer? For heel J, it seems like it's getting teased much, much more every Monday. Are you getting?
I'm not gonna say frustrated
Are you happy
because I'm
with?
always interested. I'm not gonna say I'm not happy or frustrated. I'm just interested. Like
Mm,
it's a character change. It's something new. So at least they trying something. They're going outside the box. It's not something we'd expect. So I'm curious to see what they do with it. I don't think they'll do anything good with it. They haven't as of recent, but you know, I'm still willing to give it a chance. I'm
and
intrigued. It has my attention.
on Monday Night Raw, we saw him eyeing Cody's title. Seemed
Hmm.
like that was kind of them maybe hinting at a feud with Cody Rhodes in the future, but that would mean Jay would have to go to SmackDown. So maybe that really doesn't matter, I guess. Unless for whatever reason. Yeah, they're gonna have to put Cody on SmackDown. They're not gonna be able to like have both champions on Raw.
No,
Yeah, so
I don't
Jay.
even know why they did that. To be honest, it's a title on your show, bro. Why are you eyeing Cody's? Like,
Yeah, that's also what kind of threw me off. It was like, yeah, but it also makes sense that he would add that one because Seth is a heel. So like, it seems like that would be the only title that he could go
that's
for.
also his title. Like, he lost that title. You don't want to get it back. Like,
Yeah, I guess his
I don't know.
rematch was just.
He's not necessarily fully healed yet. He don't like Seth. So
Yeah, he don't like anybody right now.
yeah, except his brother, which that's even to be determined at this point.
That is so. Yeah, I hope it doesn't. I was excited to see a Usos run again. I hope it doesn't end by them like turning on each other again.
I hope it doesn't end in another bad Uso versus Uso match.
Yeah, I hope so either. Cause next week we have another tag team match of the Vision versus the Usos,
Why, bro? Like every week it's the same shit with Monday Night Raw, bro.
and
Every main event involves the same people, bro.
it's a tornado tag match as well. Um, no disqualifications.
The last one was
Yeah.
like it was a tornado tag. They were tagging in and out, but literally at one point they just stopped. They were using weapons. It's like so you're having this. This is my frustration.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you. It was. I don't know why they go in that direction where they doing the same shit over and over again, but because even like on Raw, the Seth AJ Lee Rollins Becky Lynch story was kind of gone. There was nothing. There was no residual of that. There was nothing. It was like that was a one off. There's no way that's a one off. That would. There's just no way y'all created this great story, and then a Monday Night Raw after the show, there's nothing there that has to do with it. Y'all just going to a Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins face off for a match that y'all are gonna do at Crown Jewel.
When is
Um,
Crown Jewel? I'm about to check.
um, I don't know, but you go ahead. But it's like I felt like that's too big of a story to just have a week where you don't entertain it or have any sort of like like any sort of like conclusion or there's nothing there. They didn't even there's nothing there for it. So I don't know. Very weird
It
week.
says October 11th.
Okay, so in about 3 weeks.
Yeah, my thing was about to be like maybe maybe AJ Lee doesn't want to go to. Oh wait, that's not in Saudi Arabia. It's in, so I don't know what they're doing, man. I don't know. Maybe AJ Lee. You know what? I'm not even gonna try guess. I'm not. I'm not. I genuinely don't know. Maybe it's just a week break. Like maybe she couldn't be there this week or something.
Yeah. You don't have to wrestle to continue a story though.
Yeah, that's true. They could at least like have Becky talk about it. Something like
Yeah.
she was the one that got pinned.
Or tapped out.
Well, yeah, she tapped out, which is worse.
I feel like I'm shout out to Becky Lynch. I feel like she's always done great work. She did not have to be the one to take the tap out or the pin in this match.
They
But
like to call her Becky Hogan though, which crazy.
I don't think she's like that though.
I don't either.
I
I don't
think
think that's an
I
accurate
think
depiction
that's
of
I
her.
think that's more so Rhea.
I don't even think it's Rhea. I don't even think Rhea's the one. Like, I think they
Yeah.
were calling Becky Hogan because one, like they were saying she doesn't lose, and they think she orchestrated and shit behind the scenes, which isn't the case. But I mean, now Rhea Hogan might actually. I'm gonna call her Rhea Steve Austin because like she just they treat her like she's stone fucking cold. But yeah,
Was you Rhea looked crazy after the miss from Asuka. Looking
yeah,
at her body after that, always how did her was it what was the other dude name that did it back in the day? Uh
Tajiri.
Tajiri. How do they do that?
I don't know. It's like I think it's like a capsule thing. Yeah, or something.
So I always, cause like when I'm watching, I try to see certain shit. Do they just wrestle with that in their mouth the whole time, or
You
do
know
they just,
what?
or do they just like randomly slip it in and you just don't catch it?
You know what? I think the mist thing is like the one secret in wrestling I never want to know. Not it's not even on some
Yeah,
weird shit. It's just like
that's the
I
one thing
just
you can't
like for
figure
so
out.
long. Yeah, it's like for so long. Like you said, even when we was kids watching Tajiri. And Tajiri wasn't even the first. Like it was a guy, the Great Muda in Japan, who
Mm.
like pioneered it, who started it. So it goes back a long time. I'm pretty sure there's some people out there who know how they do it. But to be honest, I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what? Because when she does it, I'm just like, oh shit, the mist, that's nasty, something, something. It's like,
But it
I don't
also
even
like,
think,
and it
damn,
also
how'd she
is,
do that?
yeah, it suddenly comes out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and like it kind of catches you by surprise, and even like you never see her, you never see them like go like, or like like there's not like even like when I was at AEW All Out, I saw one of the referees put a blade under the ring, under the
Mm-hmm.
not under the ring, under the steel cage. And then one of the dudes got hit over the head. You saw him fall over there. He grabbed it. Gush it. I know that happens. I know that happens. They probably cut the cameras in real time to where you
Yeah.
couldn't see it from a TV perspective. But as someone who was sitting literally ringside, I saw it literally happen right in front of me. So I understood that. Well, Jay Uso cracked himself open.
Yeah.
That was that's not a blade. That
Nah,
was
that's
not a
the
blade.
hard way.
That is yeah. I that shit looked like it hurt.
He also had a concussion, I believe.
Yes, he did, and so hopefully, I mean, I guess he's okay. He was there. He was there this week.
Yeah.
So, um, but yeah, can you imagine hitting yourself in the head with a steel chair?
Hell no.
Like,
I'd be concussed too.
especially when you know it's your fault. Like, there's no, you're the only one that's in control of that chair at the moment. And for you to be a dumbass and hit yourself in the head to the point to where your legs get wobbly and you fall onto your ass, like, and then he just starts just gushing blood.
Yeah. Like he hit himself. He hit himself that hard. And it wasn't even slowly, like he started bleeding immediately.
Yeah, it wasn't like a. It's like the moment that chair hit his head, there was blood coming down. Like you just very rarely see that in wrestling. We don't even get chair shots to the head no more. And so,
Thank God.
when did they stop that? In Europe,
After like the concussions became like a big thing, they stopped it.
because for some reason you could throw a chair at someone, you cannot hit them
Yeah.
directly in the head with a chair
You
though.
can't like swing it at their head, no. But you can throw it at them, but you can't like
And no, honestly, growing up, I would say I used to wonder how the hell do they take those chair shots to the head. I
the
never
worst
understood.
chair shot to the head I've ever seen is when Jeff Hardy hit Brock Lesnar in the head with a steel chair.
I would have to go back and watch that. I don't. But like,
I will send it to you right now.
how do you just take metal to the? I always see because like when people used to tell me it was fake, I used to look at that shit and be like, "There's no way he just took that chair shot to the head, and you're gonna tell me that that's fake." Like
Yeah,
there's
no, that's real.
a chair shot to the head seems like it ain't nothing you could even fake about it, except for the fact that sometimes you can put your hands up. They do sometimes block it with their hands.
Brock didn't put his hands up.
Oh shit. See,
I just sent it to you.
see, like that's crazy. I think, and it's funny because it's Jeff Hardy too.
Yeah.
Because like I used to always envision like going through a chair. There's no. I was growing up. I was like, you can't fake going through a chair.
No.
But I mean, going
Certain
through a
shit you
table.
just can't fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Or
what you
going
meant.
through a table.
Certain shit you just can't fake.
I feel like the new announce table looks like it hurts like shit to go through though. The new
Yeah,
one
it looks
looks.
more solid.
Yeah, the old one, I feel like they got away with it, but the new one, I feel like that it there's no give. I feel like it's just straight metal or like whatever type of material that is. But let's look at this Jeff Hardy steel chair shot. Damn, Brock just tossed his ass out the ring.
Oh,
Hey,
you about to get to it then?
oh here it is, here it is. Oh oh no.
Yeah,
See like,
no hands up. Just took it straight on.
but you know what's crazy? Brock kind of ate that. Seeing Brock,
He did. That's
he
scary,
kind of like
bro.
this, and he after it's like it didn't phase him.
That's scary, bro.
There's how do you take a steel chair shot to the head like that, and kind of just play it off like you ate that? That is scary. That's not a man I ever want to encounter or get into it with. There's just certain things as a human that no matter what, you're supposed to have some sort of reaction to it. And then I want to give a big shout out to Stephanie Valkyrie. She got her big moment. Is it Adam Pearce on Raw or is it no, is it Adam
Pearce?
Yeah, Adam Pearce gave her a big old congratulations in the middle of the ring. Congratulating her on winning her first World Heavyweight Championship on the main roster. How excited are you for Stephanie's run coming up?
Man, the people on Twitter know I love Stephanie. Okay, like
I think everybody loves Stephanie.
Everybody loves Stephanie, and she's amazing in the ring. I was hoping they went this route.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting them to. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Put the title on her. Strike while the iron is hot. Strap the rocket to her back, and let's set up some matches down the line, like Stephanie versus Asuka, Stephanie versus Rhea Ripley, eventually a Stephanie versus Bianca Belair or something. We getting Stephanie versus Tiffany at Crown Jewel. Like, yeah, I'm ready.
that's confirmed already.
Yeah, champion versus champion, just like Seth and Cody.
Okay, now that should be a good match.
That's gonna be a good match.
I feel like Tiffany ain't really been on shit lately. I'm kind of.
She ain't been on shit for a long time. They need to get that title off of her, man.
Which is crazy. I was such a big Tiffy fan, and I still am. But like, they just booking her wrong. They just booking her wrong.
Explain to me why she's defending her title in a triple threat match
on SmackDown
against Nia Jax and Jade Cargill. 2 women she beat clean.
Yeah, and it's on SmackDown too.
Who knows? They might put the title on one of them. We may not even see Stephanie versus Tiffany.
Like Tiffany was supposed to be like your big name coming out of NXT, if she wasn't on WrestlePalooza. Like, I feel like there's no way you look at her as one of your main top talents and she's not on this card.
They do, clearly, because they still got that title on her.
Yeah, but it's also like, who else on SmackDown are they going to put it on?
And she beat Charlotte clean at WrestleMania. I think that's a stamp.
Yeah. It is a stamp.
And she beat Jade Cargill clean.
They match also was weak as hell, though, so.
Yeah.
It's just like, when you look at the SmackDown roster with a women's division, there's no one who you think should take it from her right now.
Save us, Bianca Belair.
That's...
Like... Save us from this torture that is the SmackDown women's division.
So does Tiffany go back heel then?
I don't think so.
So just 2 baby faces going at it? I don't want to see it.
I mean, they've done it before.
Yeah. I wonder will they mic interactions get as intense as her and Charlotte?
No.
It's
never gonna get. That. It's never gonna get like that.
I think they should try to let it get like that. Just let it get like that.
But there's no like issues behind the scenes that we know of. That's what made the Tiffany Charlotte shit special.
Yeah.
I don't want that with Bianca, because first of all, that shit was a a train wreck. Like, let's not do that again. Let's not do that again. Oh man.
Do you think they feud again in the future?
Charlotte and Tiffany?
Yeah.
In the near future, absolutely not.
They gotta let that
no
shit.
No time soon.
They gotta let that shit die off.
It's gonna be a long time before you see them in the ring together.
Because they didn't have like an interaction post Mania, did they?
No, at all. Not at all. That I know of, that I can remember. I don't think.
I just remember in that match, man, was Charlotte being stiff as fuck.
That's Charlotte for you, though. Charlotte is stiff as fuck.
And Tiffany was like really walking out of there with like black eyes and a beat up face. That's just hilarious, bro.
The match wasn't even that good. Like,
it was just the aftermath of how Tiffany looked that made it look so crazy.
To look like that after a match that's not that good is crazy.
She got some stiff shots in. She heard what she was talking in that ring. She got her receipts. That's all. It's the vet move.
If that's what you want to call it.
But hey, man,
I call it a train wreck that I don't want to see again.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in to this great episode of Tag Team Talk. Let us know what some things that got you frustrated with the WWE right now. And we'll make sure to get back to y'all in the comments. But this is me. This is Amanda Reese. And we out, baby. Peace.
Peace.